Hi, today I'm going to talk about the for loop. But before that, I'm just going to comment out the section I did on the last video. And then I'm just going to create a divider here. I'm just going to call it for loop. And I'm just going to create notes here. So what is a loop? A loop is codes that repeats or executes repeatedly. And a for loop is for loop is a um is one of a for loop is one of the loop that repeats, or one of the codes that repeats. A structure of the for loop is like this: for parentheses and this. This will actually give you a infinite loop. And what's an infinite loop? It is a loop that repeats infinitely. Not sure. Repeats forever. Um, and uh, and other codes are not reached, and it's bad. Now, this is a basic structure for loop, and this creates an infinite loop. And here are our statements. Now for the other structure is this is where the for the complete structure, this is the where the data goes. This is where the condition goes, and this is where the increment or math operations goes. And what this does is allows you to break out of infinite loops. So that's why there's a data condition increment or math section to the for loop. So we're just going to implement the for loop. Oh, okay. Let's create for. Let's test out the infinite loop. Let's run this program. And you can see it's blank and nothing gets printed out. That's because the for loop runs infinitely. Let's create an integer here. Now you could put int1 into the data, but instead of putting int1 into the data, we're just going to put the whole initialization of int1 inside of the data section. And for the condition, we're just going to add int1 is less than 10. So this is saying int1 is equal to 0. So while int1 is less than 10, okay? Then we want to run our statements. Let's say cout and line. Our statements are let's say repeat, and we want to add another one and to 1 so you can see the repetition number. Now if we were to run this now, it's going to repeat infinitely at 0. Let's run it, and we can see 0. Now what is increment? Increment plus plus is add 1. Decrement minus is subtract 1. So we're going to add 1 or increment integer 1 by 1, and the code's going to repeat only as long as this condition is true. So int 1 is going to start from 0 and it's going to go up to 9, and then at 10 it breaks out. Let's run this program, and here you can see 0 to 9, and then it breaks out. Now let's see, let's say stops. Now there's also math operations. You're not going to do integer equals to 2 or any of these. It's going to create a infinite loop. What you're going to use is the plus equal, minus equal, multiply equal, and divide equal. So what these what plus equal does is it's going to create a data equals data plus, and then value, which is the same thing as int 1 equals plus equal value. Same thing as data plus equal value, or let's say below here it's plus equals 2. So that's the same thing as data plus equals value. This is data minus equals value. This is data times, and this is data divided by value. So this is the expansion. This is the code. Okay. And here you can see plus 2. Let's run this program. Have 2, 4, 6, 8. Hold on, let me check how much time I have left. I have 5 minutes. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk to you about continue and break. Continue and break. And I'm just going to copy this. This is unreachable code. Now, continues repeating code. Breaks, ends the um, it ends the loop, and codes after it stops, it becomes unreachable. So continues repeating the code, but break does not. But break ends the loop, and both of them, with both of them, codes becomes unreachable. So here you can see this without the break and see out. You can see unreachable codes, and if you put continue here, you'll only see repeat, and that's because the the codes after the repeat is unreachable. It's just going to repeat without reaching the codes after it, and breaks out of the loop and stops. And that's it for loops. And thank you for watching.